Good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone is well. And to my subscribers, I especially want to wish you a wonderful day. I hope that everything is going well with you, and I thank you for your continued support. Thank you so much for your motivating, inspiring, and loving comments that you make on this video. I love interacting with you, and I appreciate you so much. And if you're watching this video right now and you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll know every time I upload a video. Come on and join the Gene G family. I braided and banded my hair not yesterday, but the day before for a shampoo. I shampooed it, and so I've worn it at least 24 hours now, or a little over 24 hours. And I'm getting ready now to go to the funeral service of one of my high school classmates. It saddens me, and it makes me think about my own mortality. You know, if he was my classmate, he was my age. We've been out of high school now for about 46 years. I remember his name. I can remember his statue. But I didn't really interact with him very much. But I may have to speak on behalf of the class because I am the high school class president, and they've never let me forget it. I promise you. Whenever we get together, they call on the president. And so I am going to speak in general and try to encourage his family. By the time you watch this video, of course, that will be completed. I am also waiting for my granddaughter to get here because I can say that she's had death as well. Her boyfriend's mother passed away, and she and that lady were so close. As a matter of fact, my granddaughter is a certified nursing assistant, even though she no longer works in that capacity. And she has done so much to help take care of her boyfriend's mother during the time of her illness. And she could not prepare for her passing. And so it's difficult on her right now. And she had to leave work. And she was on her way to their house, but I've asked her to stop here first, for I need to put my arms around her and talk to her. Yeah, there are people that are facing depression right now because it's the holiday season, and you think of your loved ones. I don't know how they think of their loved ones that causes the depression. I don't know if they're thinking about the death, and the loss of that loved one. I don't know if they're thinking about the day that it happened or how much time they did not have with that person or with that individual. I've also suffered loss in my family and in my lifetime, but I deal with it differently, and I've not been depressed. I know that everyone is not like me, but I choose to think about the life of the person. I think about the life of my mother and not the death of my mother. I had to learn to think about the life of my papa and not the death of my papa. You see, they lived to be, one of them over 80 years old and the other over 90 years old. But they died one day. And I try to think about the time that they were in my life, the impact they made on my life. And that makes me smile. How they made a difference in the lives of others. And that's why I try to live a life that makes a difference in the lives of others. I don't want to be mourned forever. I will not mourn my mother forever. I can say I miss her presence from this world. But I knew, and she always told me that the day was coming. And so I want to encourage you today that if it's because of the holidays that you're really down in the dumps, and some will say, I am depressed, think about what you're thinking about. Think about what you're thinking about. Are you thinking about the death, or are you thinking about the life? That is something to think about. Am I telling you that you are wrong to be sad? No, I'm not. I am not. I have just learned to do something different. And that even when my stepfather died, it was very hard on me. And I believe it to be because I had parents all my life until he passed away. And then I had no more parent. And that bothered me a lot. And that I thought I was okay until people were telling me, you're not okay. Because they saw something in me that was different. And that's when I made an adjustment. I made an adjustment by telling myself that it's okay to be sad. Yes, it is. But I also had to tell myself that I still had to live my life. And I had others that were depending on me and cared for me and wanted me to be happy and not sad. My granddaughter is outside. I'm going to have to come back and talk to you some more. I was able to provide my granddaughter some comfort. Yeah. Trying to get her to think about the life of the lady that she called Mama Sheila. That she was so kind. She said she was so loving. And she told me about the day that she passed away and the events. And how even she tried to, I guess, do CPR on her, but she didn't come back. And she had just told me about a but God moment a little over a week ago. And I told her, you wanted her back. You weren't ready. But God. But God. I hope that what I spoke about today is able to help someone. I'm now going to get ready to go to my classmate service. And maybe all of this is just a way to help me to know exactly what I should say today, if I have to say anything. And just be there for the family. Just pray for me, pray for the family, and all that they will have to endure. Enjoy your day. When others think that it is not cold outside, I do. I wanted you to see. I have told you already that shoes are my weakness, and I needed a pair of brown shoes. And so on my bed now, I have a bunch of stuff. And I'm trying not to let you see all of the stuff. But I purchased these shoes. They came just like this. And they are now in the dust bag. But these are some brown shoes that I purchased. And I purchased them from Amazon. I don't see a name brand on it. And I'll show you more about it in one of my styling videos. I'll show you more. I also replaced my 2 boots that I sent back to Macy's, and I think I'm wearing a pair of these boots today. These are black. Now you'll see these today because I'm going to show you what I'm wearing to the service. And I also bought it in brown. Not necessarily brown, but mostly a tan color. And these are the same style of boots. And so in the next clip, you're going to see what I'm wearing to the service.
This is not for John T. This is for us that are still remaining. We too must get our house in order. Because the same train that came is coming again. In the book of Joshua, the 24th chapter, verse 14 says, he says, now therefore, he said, fear not, in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood, and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord. Verse 15 in the final verse, and it said, and if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, he said, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the gods of your fathers, that's which on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, in whose land you dwell. But as for me, somebody say but. That's a conjunction. Joining something together. He said, but as for me, this is what Joshua said, and my house, we will serve the Lord. Amen. Somebody ought to say amen. Amen. I wish I had some but.
I wanted you to see that I have started with my decorations. pretty. Got it. But this y'all Christmas decoration?
Well, Jim, you got a couple police on that.
Okay. Right. And then you went down here and put butter in.
That man.
Yeah. And cut 3.
You gonna really walk like real Moses if you gonna have to hold that down underneath the thing.
I tell you.
I know I have to cut that off, but when she stand up, it's too tall.
Mm-hmm.
She about that tall herself.
Ain't it though?
He's gonna hear like
They might ask you.
That one might be, yeah. She got you on film, you know.
If you hurt me, we can use the video for evidence. You too.
Who say like that? Charles?